Do you ever feel like you can never get a handle on all of your stuff? And I'm sure that most of you have a corner or two, maybe even an entire room, where you pile all of those odds and ends that you don't have a permanent place for in your home. What you need to do really is declutter, then reorganize. So where do you start? Well, you start with a professional organizer, and maybe the best place to begin by going this weekend. You can connect with the pros at the Organizing Expo, sponsored by the Ohio chapter of the National Association of Professional Organizers. Ellen Limes is the president of NAPO-Ohio. She joins me now, along with Organizing Expo chairwoman Christy Lingo and Kathleen Ellery of Goodwill Columbus. Ladies, so nice to have all of you here.
Good morning.
And Elle, what a great idea. Can you explain a little bit about NAPO? People may not even know that there's a professional organization for organizing.
NAPO is the National Association of Professional Organizers, and it was started in 1985, actually. The Ohio chapter was created in 2004, and we're here to help you get rid of your stuff. And by using a NAPO organizer, someone that's a member of NAPO, you get that support to someone that is trying to improve themselves. They're investing in themselves as a professional organizer by belonging to this national association.
Now, this weekend you have an event opened up to everybody. What's that about?
It's the Expo, Organizing Expo, and it's going to be held at Easton. And it's just we're going to have speakers talking about different things going on at different topics that can appeal to different audiences.
Give people ideas on how they themselves can start that decluttering process.
Right.
Wonderful. And then you have vendors, people like you who are professional organizers that you can reach out to help these folks too.
There'll be a half a dozen or so professional organizers, as well as companies that provide products to help you get organized.
Well, Christy, you've been on the show too before with Closets by Design and things, Shelf Genie. And what I wanted to ask you is, how do you give yourself permission to say goodbye to this stuff?
Well, it's different for everybody. Some people call us and they're ready to get rid of it right now. They say, I'm tired of this and I want it out. And so when we come in, we help them decide what to keep, what to get rid of, and then we give them avenues to get rid of their clutter. Other people, it takes a little bit more time. It's a learning process. Sometimes we have to go in and first we'll store everything, and then when they kind of see how much everything is taking up in their storage, then they're like, oh wait, maybe I want to go back through and really get rid of this stuff. So it's a process.
But that second person, you coming in as a professional organizer, that really does help them to see more clearly what really is junk and what they give themselves permission to get rid of.
Well, sometimes you just walk past it all the time and you don't even see it anymore. They say after 21 days you stop seeing things in your home. So by bringing in that fresh set of eyes, and somebody that's not part of your family, because sometimes if you have a son or a daughter that's coming in and saying to you, you need to get rid of this, or
I want to keep it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then it becomes personal. We're a third party, so we can come in and sort of play that role without having to create a conflict.
The interesting part about all this is we're talking about first getting rid of some things before we reorganize, Ellen and Kathleen. That's where you and Goodwill come in, because people can take some of those things that they no longer need but others can use. What do you accept at Goodwill?
Well, most people are excited to find that we accept more than just household items and clothing. We also take computers, all computer components.
I did not know that.
Absolutely. Electronics, small appliances, broken cords, broken Christmas lights.
How can you take those things? What do you all do with them? How do you recycle them?
Some items are sold in our stores, and some items are recycled through a number of different R2 certified vendors.
I know that Goodwill does help with this, and people can take things to Goodwill. Do you need to call ahead? Do you just need to drive in with these items?
We have 6 stores and 13 attended donation centers all over Franklin County, and you do not need to drive or call ahead. You can just bring them on in.
And what about the admission deal for this event through Goodwill?
Anything that is donated will get you in the door for free.
Because otherwise it's how much,
$5
Ellen?
admission fee.
What do you think is the biggest mistake, Ellen, that people make in trying to reorganize their home? I mean, Christy mentioned a few. Obviously, you're personally attached to some of these items. What else?
So many people think that they need it, they might need it, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. But many times, if you look at it, we really don't use it, or we don't need it after a long time. I have many clients that I'll say, well, what's in this box now? Well, that's my children's stuff. Well, how old is your child? 35 years old. It might be time to get rid of that.
Who are some of the speakers that are going to join you, Christy?
Well, we have great speakers from all over Central Ohio. Ellen will be there. She'll be talking about downsizing, which is a big part of organizers right now are downsizing and organizing. Bertie Brennan will be talking about paper management. Karen Cruzan will be talking about how did I get so much stuff and what do I do with it now. And Miriam Bogard will be talking about emergency preparedness and doing a home inventory. And Julie Reiber will be talking about how to fit it all in, time management. So there's all different aspects of organizing that people might not think of. They think, oh, it's just about putting things in bins. No, organizing just expands to all different parts of your home.
Again, it's this weekend. It's at the Funny Bone Comedy Club at Easton. If you drop off something at Goodwill, there's a discount. In fact, you get in free. Am I right, Ellen?
Yep, bring it with you.
If not, it's only $5 to get some great advice.
I'm sure people can find things to donate.
I'm sure just look around. It's not hard.
Right.
Ellen, Christy, Kathleen, it's so nice to have all you ladies here. Have a great event this weekend.
Thank you.
Good to see you there.